Good evening, everyone. I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about the care and encouragement because I moved to that ministry, and I think few weeks back, even the elders were announced that one. Moreover than the ministry, if you look based on the scripture, it is a Christ law. If you take Galatians 6:2, it says, "Bear one another burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ." So the care and encouragement is the fundamental character of the Christ, so it becomes a law. So since we are following the Christ, it needs to be the most fundamental thing that we have to do. Because even if you take into the Old Testament or the New Testament, how God was encouraging each other. And also he was taking care of us. For example, if you take that in the Old Testament, like if you take the 1 Kings 19, you can see the story of Elijah and the Jezebel, like when Jezebel was trying to kill all the prophets, and Elijah was so much fear and she was running away from it, and Jezebel was saying that I'm going to kill you. And Elijah was very much worried and he was kind of depressed. And then God talked to him and gave him the encouragement. So when God was giving that kind of an encouragement, we should also do the same thing, because as I said before, it is a Christ law. If I'm saying that I am baptized into Christ, and if I am not encouraging others, that means I have to question myself whether I did it properly, or I did it with my heart, or I just do it for some other reason. So it's most important thing. And also, moreover, if you go in 1 John 3:17, it says, "If anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how God's love abide in him?" So I know how much important is encouragement, because I think a few weeks back, Dan McNeese was talking here, came before and says how many people send the cards and how many people went and visit them, which makes him more encouraged when he was in the downtime. So the same thing, we should also be like, if anyone was in need, then we need to encourage them more and more. Even I sometimes feel discouraged when something has happened, and if someone give me a call or something, what's happened, that makes my day or something. One of the things I like to mention here, it's not happened only in this is the character is a unique to this country, because when Alicia came from Germany, I was asking her about what do you think about the Germany, how will you find the differences? One of the differences, he says that people will not have eye contact and they will not smile. It's not only in Germany, most of the country was like that. Even in India too, it was the same thing. But only here, that kind of a unique thing is here. So whenever if I see eye contact, whenever someone was saying smiles at me, it really makes a great thing. This lot of small things can make some people grow up, even in the downtime. So if you need anyone, like if anyone wants to encourage someone or send a card, this ministry is not like I'm going to give some kind of a program or something. I'm just coordinating for that. If someone wants to send a card and they need some kind of an address, they can coordinate me, or they can send an email to Neville or Morgan, whoever it is, and I can make sure like things can get to be done. Like the same thing, like already there are a lot of things is happening, like Pam is already sending a lot of cards, and Sharon was looking for some of the funeral arrangements for the lunch and everything. So if you want to participate into that one, just let me know so that I can coordinate with that. And again, I say if you see someone like, I also like to encourage some of the kids that they were playing a lot of games. If you want to watch the games, that encourage them to. I mean, I was just encourage them to do that. So a lot of these small things, we may think it is a small thing, but it might be a big thing for them. So if anyone needs an encouragement right now, if anyone needs a prayer, or if anyone wants to accept Jesus Christ and want to get baptized, come before here as we stand and sing. Thank you.